So that's my official start date. And I didn't fix myself to every 4 to 5 weeks retires. I didn't do that. I did it the way that I felt led to do it and when I needed it. I do like the look where my roots have grown in and it looks natural, and I love that look. So I'm going to continue to maintain that look, and I'm going to stretch it as long as I can to retire, even if it's 8 weeks. I'm going to do it when I feel need to. I'm not going to do it on a schedule. And that's part of loving your hair and knowing yourself. So today, this is March, hold on. This is, my gosh, March. This is April 18th, 2024. And I'm enjoying it so far. I'm loving it so far. I don't know if you've seen some of my shorts. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like it's changed me in a self-care, self-loving, self-worth way. When I walk, I'm more confident in who I am. Like, it has nothing to do with race. It has nothing to do with being better than another person. It has something to do with me loving myself and being free. That's just it. My journey is different from yours. I would always do different hairstyles because I am a hairstylist, but it would take away from me doing other people's hair as well. So I wanted to minimalize my life in loving myself and being grateful for the way God has created me, and also be the artistic person and motivator and educator and all that stuff to others. I wanted to minimize and still love and appreciate what God has given me, but also love others and be 100% in loving them and being present and being vocal and being, I wanted that distinction to be there. So that's for me. Your journey could be different from mine. What I would say is that the stuff that I've learned online is a lot. It's a lot. And I know originally my purpose and my reasons is going to be different from somebody else's, especially from yours. So when you're doing your own research, take in consideration that your why is different from somebody else's why. If it's a trend for you, then it's a trend for you, something that you tried out. And there's nothing wrong with that. I always tell my kids, if you're going to try something, I'll try it out. See if it's for you, if it's not for you. But don't do it for somebody else. Do it because you wanted to know and you wanted to try it. That's what an artist does. That's what artistic people tend to do. We tend to freelance on ourselves or just be expressive with our body, our own hair, our own, clothes, our own. We tend to do it here first. And so the information that you're going to be getting, make sure it's geared to you. And if you need a consultation and get a consultant that specializes that and finding out about your history and medication and past scar tissue and alopecia, all these things, like conditions that you may have, even dermatitis and scalp issues, dandruff and dry scalp, and your diet and what you're eating and how you're resting and your life and the stress level. Like, we need to know all of those things because that is contributing to maybe why your hair is a certain way. And some people think it's an escape, like, let me lock my hair because it's an escape from me dealing with my hair, but you still need to be educated. So I would say the information that you're getting, make sure you get it from a consultant that's going to sit down and talk to you as an individual, opposed to going on YouTube and going to all these different places and finding out. It doesn't hurt if you can take it and it's not going to consume you. That's fine. Take ones and twos from it. But remember, your journey is different from somebody else's. And so for me, I found, because I've been doing so many things in my hair and I was growing it out and I had the fibroid issue and my hair was thinning out and I put the wig on and I depended on the wig as much as I was naive to it. Let me make sure that it's clear. I liked the long part in the middle look. Like, I loved it for years. I've been rocking it with my braids, weaves, like I've been doing it, wigs. And so I was just like, I want to see my own grays. I kept on saying this to my clients and people close to me. I'm like, I want to see my own grays. I want to see my own natural color. And I'd always hinder myself by cutting it off again, dyeing it blonde or putting it in the wig or braiding it and doing this and that. And there's always switch. This hairstyle is I wore the wigs longest, but there was a reason behind it because I wanted my hair to grow. This is the longest hairstyle that I have kept in without wanting to take it out. I have not had a thought of taking this hairstyle out. What I would think of is braiding it and putting it underneath a wig or coloring it and stuff like that, but I'm just like, I've never thought of taking it out. I love the way that it looks on me. I love the way that it feels. I love the way it's so light. It doesn't even feel like it doesn't, and it feels like it's my own. That's what I love about this. And I don't mind that it frizzes. I don't mind that I have curls at the end. I don't mind that my roots are coming in. I don't mind that my gray hairs are showing. I don't mind. So when I hear other YouTubers and other people talking about, oh, I don't like this and this, that, and they want it to be neat, that speaks to their character. That has nothing to do necessarily with their hair. And that's just based off of my observation. People like that neat coiffed look, and that's fine. That's with their clothes, their stature, their their look, their aesthetic. For me, the way my hair is going to flow is the way it's going to flow. I add to it. And because I've accepted it as an extension of myself, I know how to add to it, right? And so even with trends and stuff like that, it's okay to try one or two things and add it, especially with this oversized top. I'm not sure maybe I can show you. I can show you. Using this camera is kind of difficult, but let me see if I can do it. Let's see if it will show. And it will blur. There we go.